Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the daily show. And today I'm going to give you a trade setup that I am taking. We'll also look at a couple of other trades that we're in also at the moment and see where they're at and a whole bunch more. Before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people. Flood that comment section before the spam bots do. I really appreciate those who take the time to drop in and say good day. And that's fantastic. And also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell notification as well so you'll get the daily updates. Now, we have the FOMC meeting tomorrow where it is highly predicted by the markets, I think, of at least a 25 basis point rate cut, which would be bullish. Is it priced in? There might be some profit taking, but I think to move forward, unless we've got the China tariff situation still overhanging the market there. I don't think that's priced in. I think, or if there's some issue there, I think there'll be a sell-off in the market. I do think that if there's a delay on that decision, then I think that would it'll be as you were with the market. And I think trade deal done and dusted, I think that would be great. But if there's no trade deal done, if they say deal is off, 100% tariff is going in, then I think the markets could be in for some rocky times there. And I think we could see a fairly decent sell-off to the downside there. All right, so let's jump over to the charts. First of all, what I want to do is I want to look at yesterday, ASST, who took the trade. Listen, scared money don't make money, and dumb money don't make money either, of course. But I'm giving you good trade setups here, and I gave you that entry here back at around about $1.30 when I did the show. That was the area, that was the level there, and that rocketed all the way up to $1.70, where it has found some resistance, is in a little bit of a pullback there, okay? So what am I looking for here? I am a test here again of $1.70, and if we can break and hold above here, then this can go up to, I've got a technical target around $2.50. However, there is the potential there for this to go all the way up to 265 there. Okay, so that's my target there to the upside. And of course, if you've taken the trade, even with just $1,000 there at $1.30, you would have made on that trade just $300 on that play. That's if you'd put $1,000, just around $300. Play, where could there be some potential entries here on the play? First and foremost, a break and hold above $1.70. We just couldn't do it. Multiple attempts to get through and just couldn't get through. So a really good break, hold, and close above there. I'd like to see it on the hourly candle because we just really haven't managed that. And then if you're looking to get into the play, of course, it's a lot more risky now because I originally gave the play at about $1.30 there. I gave the play, yes, at about $1.30 there. And so you could be looking at $1.48, which is where the 20 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. And however, if that level is to loss, this could come all the way back to entry at $1.30. And you can see that entry that we took, we had great volume to the upside there. And actually, I got in and out of this play numerous times. It went up and I took profit at $1.70, came back, I got back in again. It went up again, I took profit, it came back, I got in again, it went up, took profit there. And so there was a few times that I was able to get in and out of that play. So that's the play that I gave yesterday for those of you got in it. I also gave another play, which was the Nokia play. This was given actually, this was given all the way back at $5.50. So this was about 2 weeks ago, actually. So we're just keeping track of these plays, and look how we're just trucking on here. And someone did ask me, is it too late to get in the play? I'm like, where were you at $5.50? Well, maybe you weren't part of the channel and didn't know at that time, so fair enough. However, the 1618 at $6.38, if this level was to hold here, then that can be an entry. However, if that level was to be lost, I would be looking to exit the play. I'd have a pretty hard stop there. And then maybe there could be an entry at $6.08. If at open we see some kind of a sell-off there. It's at $6.44 in the pre-market. We switch to the 1 hour time frame there, so you can see if this level here was to hold. But if not, then you just really do want to have a tight stop and just get out there. So $6.38. Remember, I do have technical targets on this one up to both $8 and also $10 there. We'll see if we can get to those levels there. There's that $10 level up there. And yet we are doing nicely up from $5.50 for those who took the play. I shared this here on the YouTube channel. The SoFi play absolutely crushed. There we go, the $49 level that I shared about. I gave this play at $43. In fact, I've been giving this play for a while, but the most recent play I've given on this one was $43 on SoFi. This is on SoFi, which is SOFX. That has shot up to $51 in the pre-market, hit the 59. Remember, the technical target for this one is 55. However, there is a key Fibonacci level there at 52. And you can see here in the Trial Trades Discord, the SoFi play, absolutely incredible. There it was given on the 16th of October. The Swing Plays channel has absolutely smashed it. These are for people who, you maybe work 9 to 5, you don't have time to do the day trading. You just want to jump up on a play like on October the 16th. And here we are 12 days later, and this play is paying off in a big way. So the Tribal Trades Discord is not just for day traders and scalpers. In fact, the Swing Plays channel is the most successful home run channel in the entire Discord. In fact, for the month of September, we had a 100% win rate. And I believe for the month of October, we're on track for about the same 100%, or maybe just in the high 90% there. Every single one of these trades, the Nokia trade, the SMU trade, the NVS, just one trade after another that I have provided here. If you just held it, which is the whole purpose of this channel, for those medium to longer term plays that you can just buy, you can hold, and just wait for it to hit those targets. There's the targets I gave there. Look all the way back on, there's the receipt there. On October the 16th there at 5:17 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time, I gave it 49 and 55. And look at that, people. There's the 49 and there's the 55 up there, although we could get some resistance here at 52 on that one there. So we're going to talk about now, we're going to go to the play for today, because you're wondering, what's the play? Where is it? Here it is. It's called Pen. And we're not there yet. Just like with the Nokia play when I first gave it, we weren't there yet. But look at this beautiful double W, double bottom. W double bottom. We have the 50-week moving average. That's the area to take the trade. That's sitting currently at about $18.22. Now, right now in the pre-market, it's up at $18.04. To front run it, could have gotten in it here at $17.58, for example, off the 9 EMA on the daily. However, right now, this is where I will look to take the trade at $18.22. We get a nice break and hold above this level. The technical target, look at that, up at $20. And you can see this liquidity trapped up here, just waiting to be accessed up there. And that is the technical target for that play. There will be some resistance at $18.80. This could be an area to also take the play, or to add to the trade there if we can get above this $18.80. That's the 50-day moving average. So that's the play. It's called PENN, okay? And those are the levels that I've given. As far as where I would look at potentially stopping out on this trade, well, there is the 20 EMA on the daily. That's at $17.80. The 9 EMA, this is quite getting some quite distance away at $17.59. For me, I'll use my high stop method. If you're part of the Tribal Trades Discord, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if we were to lose this level, I'm just going to look to stop out of that trade fairly quickly. I can always get back in it at these areas, or just wait for it to break back above there. So that's how I'm playing that one. Of course, more of a high risk trades. I've given a few little high risk trades over the last few weeks. ASTT, of course, was one that's played out beautifully there to the upside. Some nice tidy profits that people have been locking in as well. I think Nokia was a little bit of a high risk play as well. This was the Lazarus resurrection stock, and it still is the expectation of some really great earnings. Those days we had hit an absolute beautiful home run. United Health, I actually gave this trade a couple of weeks ago, and actually I originally gave the United Health trade at about $10, and I've been giving it consistently in the Tribal Trades Discord, and we see here beautifully there that it hit our technical target of $25. Absolutely incredible there. And just Palantir hit beautifully there. Our AVGG target hit. With just one win after another there. We had a Tesla trade yesterday, home run, that hit as well. And so just win after win in the Tribal Trades Discord. And I love the win section. That's my favorite part of the Tribal Trades Discord, actually. And I love here, kicking back 360 from the land down under. And she made 440 Aussie dollars there, and nearly halfway to the 1K per day goal. Her current goal that she's starting off with is $100, so she's made 4 times the amount. And this is what I love about the 1K per day challenge, and we have that. You can see there's a channel here in the Tribal Trades Discord about the 1K per day challenge. And of course, there are many people that are already doing that 1K per day. Many people who started off with just $100 or $200 a day that are now making $1,000 per day. And I encourage people when they come into the Tribal Trades Discord to start with $100 a day as a goal, and then work your way up to $1,000 per day. And I'm just loving seeing the fantastic people who weren't making, it just seems, well, it doesn't sound like very much over 30 days. That's $3,000. If you're just trading stocks, that's about $2,000. And that's just getting started there. And then there are many absolutely fantastic at joining the Tribal Trades Discord. There is a wait list that you can get on. There is a link below in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button there, and that will pop out, and you click on that. Now, even though the Tribal Trades Discord is not open right now, we are going to open next month. So there is a benefit on getting on the wait list now rather than waiting for when it opens, and I'll tell you why. Is number one, the price of the Discord is going to be increasing. And so if you want to get locked in at the current rate, if you click on the link, it'll open up and you'll see what the current rate is. You'll get locked in at that current rate, which is the VIP Gold OG grandfathered in rate, until January 2028. That's in a whopping 2 years down the track. I will lock that rate in for those people that get in before the Discord opens again next month. So if you get on the wait list now, you make sure that you lock in that rate, and then you won't pay the higher rate for when the Discord does open. That's reason number one for getting on the wait list sooner there. Now, when you get on the wait list, you will be asked for your payment details, but you will not be charged 1 penny whatsoever. That is just to reserve your position in the wait list and reserve your play. You don't get subject to that higher rate if you get on the wait list. No payment is required whatsoever until you're actually added to the Discord. Then you will be charged the amount. And then the second reason to get on the Discord earlier is to get earlier access. I'm getting emails and messages from people. Where am I on the wait list? How long will it be? So the sooner you get on the wait list, the earlier access that you are going to get. Because even though when we open up the Discord there, earlier into the Discord, and there's if it's not the right place for you, or for whatever reason you don't have time, we wish you all the best. But I just know that when you come into the Tribal Trades Discord and you see the life, the wealth transformational journey that people are undertaking, and the kind of life-changing gains that people are making here by learning the Tribal Trade System. Of course, you get the Tribal Trades Indicator, you get the full Tribal Trade System trading course. In fact, you get everything in there on that VIP Gold All Access membership that's currently available. Remember, that price is going up. The Discord is opening next month, okay? And if you list and you don't miss out, this will never be repeated again price. This will never be repeated again price for new signups. Only people who sign up before the Discord reopens will ever get this price ever again. So I just want to make that really clear that there is only a little bit of time left available to get locked in at the current rate. All right, well, that's all I have time for today. So until the next episode, or until I see you in the Discord, happy trading.